Cape Town as a place, as always, is a beautiful place. And you ask most cricketers around the world, they'll say one of the favorite stadiums is Newlands, purely because of the fact that you can see the Table Mountain. It's got a very serene, calm atmosphere. And the crowd is good. And we had a game against MI there. It wasn't the easiest of games. They kind of bulldozed us in that ground. It wasn't the best day for us, but you can't not enjoy the experience of being in Newlands. The Cape Town ground, just going there, you can see the MI boards, billboards all over. And it was good to be part of that occasion, and it was their first home game, if I'm right, or maybe their second game, I think. But it was our first away game. But just traveling as a group and going in the bus, because we stay in Pal, it's just an hour away, just going in the bus and just chilling along the way, playing music, and then getting there, playing the game, didn't go. But you got to understand that not every away game is going to go your way, but we came back and we did something very, very good after that. But the whole experience of going to Cape Town in a bus, being there, playing and able to watch the Table Mountains right from the ground is something that you'll always remember. St. George's Park gave me the closest feeling of playing in an IPL game. Complete home support. You got to understand that they've been two-time champions. The number of orange t-shirts out there and the number of orange flags out there was just beautiful to watch. That's what you want in a franchisee tournament. All the people in your city supporting your city. That's the only ground where you couldn't find out many pinks. Otherwise, all around South Africa, wherever we traveled, we had a healthy crowd of pink that we could always watch, observe, and we were being cheered. But in St. George's Park, it was just one color, orange all the way. But what a beautiful stadium. You cannot not enjoy the band. That is the best part about it. They play all sorts of music, not only Afrikaans, they play basic. They were playing Johnny Johnny Yes Papa as well, if I'm right. That's the kind of levels that they go down to, and everybody's singing with them. It was fun, gala atmosphere, and as I said, the best atmosphere in a ground has to go to St. George's Park. Durban sadly didn't have the best year as a team, so you would think that there wouldn't be too much of a crowd, and it felt like that at the start because it was an evening game, but because it starts at 5:30, you could see the office going public generally comes a little later, and that game as well started not with a full house but probably 50%, 60%, and as the game went on it built up a little bit and it kind of filled up, not 100%, but you could see again there was a good sprinkling of pink there, which tells you that Royal supporters are there, but the Durban supporters were there in good numbers as well. And as you would expect, whenever there is anything to do with India, cricket is always something that follows through, and a lot of the public loves their team, Durban Super Giants. They have a good following. They probably didn't have their best years, but you can see it was a team that reached the finals last year, so they had a high expectations from that team, and the ground is good to hit sixes in. But because the pitch was slightly slow and they had a lot of spinners who were very good, Noor, Keshav, you can understand they played on a slightly slow pitch, which made it tough for their batters, which suited us as well when we played them. But overall, again, as an experience, you have to enjoy it because playing in Durban means you have plenty of options to score runs. So in Pretoria, the word out on the street is it is the best batting pitch in South Africa, and it did live up to its expectations. They scored 200 odd, we managed to get it back. It was a high scoring encounter. We enjoyed playing in that ground. Again, it was a team that was very well supported. Plenty of blues there supporting the Pretoria Capitals, and it was good to see a full house there, packed to the brim, and they were supporting obviously their home team. But again, a bit of Royal support there, which tells you that our followers are there everywhere. Overall, a very good match. Probably the most interesting match in terms of the number of runs scored. Generally in Pal, you don't get high scores, but in Pretoria, it was a bit of a different situation altogether. We managed to chase down a 200 total. All our batters batted well and felt a lot better and confident playing in those pitches, which aided stroke making. So overall, as an experience as a cricketer, very, very good. And if you come to Pretoria, you'll notice the grass banks are always filled and people are just having fun, and that is something that didn't disappoint us in Pretoria at all. Wanderers, the Super King home ground. Again, it's called the Bull Ring, and it's called that particularly for a reason because you feel it's massive, it's big, it's gigantic, and you feel that when you're batting inside. And just the experience and the atmosphere, it is a ground that I've always enjoyed playing in. Fondest of memories, we played the T20 2007 World Cup finals there as well, packed house. It wasn't as packed because it was played on a weekday when we played Joburg Super Kings, but again, it was a great pitch to bat on. No, not the greatest pitch, but good pitch to bat on. And Faf came out and did wonderfully well for them. But most importantly, you can see the yellow fever slowly but steadily catching up there. And there's a lot of support for them there as well. You got a lot of pink support as well. A lot of people from Joburg, I think, support the Royals as well. Overall, you cannot not enjoy batting in Johannesburg purely because of how it is as an experience. You know, when you stand right in the middle and you see these stands going this way, you feel like, wow, this is a massive ground. It's a ground which carries. When you hit a ball, it just carries a little more than it should because it's at an altitude. So put all that together, a lovely ground to play cricket. Again, the result didn't go our way, but we definitely enjoyed playing in Johannesburg.